The grill for this upcoming holiday weekend, making great burgers, brats, and some are even going to attempt the ultimate ribs.
Ribs! That's right. Brian Emmett joins us now with a special recipe, and Brian's been on the show before, so we're so happy to have you back because he won a national competition to be America's best amateur baker. Are you still an amateur at this point now?
You know, a lot of people ask me that. They're like, I'll tweet or stuff.
Yeah,
and
how
like,
long can you maintain
Yeah, they're
that
like,
title?
aren't you like a professional now? I'm like, no, I'm still an amateur. So, and cook too, amateur cook. So.
Yeah, great to keep that title. So what are you going to be doing for us today? Because this looks like the perfect thing for a Memorial Day get-together.
You know, everybody loves ribs, and a lot of people don't really know how to do ribs and get that fall off the bone type of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you a nice rub to put on the ribs before you do the barbecue sauce, and then a corn souffle. That's my recipe, and this is actually going to be in my book.
Now, just real quick, the competition that you won was for baking. I love how emotional you got when you won it. It was so sweet. And your family there and everything.
Yeah.
You won it for baking. We actually have the video, which shows you being emotional, which is so fun to see, I think, and revisit.
We love seeing you cry.
Look at you! But you do other things besides now just the baking.
Yeah, I've always liked anything culinary. So I've been cooking and baking forever, and I tried out for a lot of cooking shows and I never made it on, but the baking one came along and it was my path and it went all the way. So
So now you're going back to cooking.
Yes, now
you're
we're going
like,
back to cooking.
Well, they loved me as a baker, but I'm going to show them I can cook.
Exactly.
All right, so this is a great rub that people can make for Memorial Day.
This is a great rub
holidays.
for Memorial Day and anytime. Actually, I do this in the winter as well because my family loves ribs. So I'm going to show you what's in there. There's some turmeric. We have
to be so healthy.
some, very for inflammation, very good. Paprika. Here's some coriander, and again, you could use any mix you want. This is chili powder.
Okay.
This is some celery salt. We got salt and pepper. Some garlic powder, and what you're going to do is you're going to mix that up.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're not going to want to leave this like on your ribs like overnight. Like some people do, like they'll do like a pork shoulder and they'll leave it out overnight. If you do that to ribs, it'll turn like ham.
Oh.
It'll start to cure it, so you don't want to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to get that all over on both sides.
And when they say a rub, you really should kind of massage it in a little bit, right?
Give it a back rub.
Work your meat.
Yes.
Nice.
And then this is a little trick that I use. It helps caramelize it. This is some brown sugar.
Oh, so you just truly rub that on there.
Yeah, so you're going to get that in there. And then I'm going to move over here. I'm going to show you a really simple barbecue sauce.
All right.
So many people put like tons of stuff in barbecue sauce, and you don't really have to. And the ones at the store have all the high fructose corn syrup, which you really don't want.
Yeah, I've never made my own before. Have you?
No, I haven't. I'm anxious to see this.
Okay.
Because a lot of people make their own ketchup, too.
Yeah, exactly. This is chili sauce.
Chili sauce.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Tiffany's favorite condiment.
My favorite.
Yeah, I remember that from before.
Yeah.
Dried onions.
Okay.
You got some molasses.
Okay. The sweetener. Must be the sweetener. Instead of high fructose corn syrup. I like that.
And this is what really is going to give it that smoke flavor. It's liquid smoke, soy sauce, and Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
Does it come like that, or you mixed it all together?
I mixed it together for this
so
sake.
it's liquid smoke,
soy sauce,
Worcestershire, and soy. And we have this recipe on our website for everybody watching right now where if this is going too fast for you.
And that was brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
Okay.
So that's going to give it the sweetness. So we'll move back over here.
And
What kind of heat do you cook that on, or would you not cook that?
You're going to cook it, and you're just going to simmer it. And you know, it's really fast. This is a really fast barbecue sauce. Okay. And so many they put so many things on. So what you're going to do with this.
And what kind of ribs were those?
These were baby back ribs.
Baby back, a pork ribs.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're going to fold it like that, and then you're going to save some of this for later because you're going to open it up again.
Okay.
And you're going to cook this low and slow.
Low and slow.
I've heard that before.
At what? At
250 for about 7 hours.
Wow.
And literally, I mean, you could pull this for barbecue pork sandwiches.
Great.
So, and then about an hour before they're done, you're going to open it and put more barbecue sauce on, so it gets that caramelization.
So now, was this just for TV that you didn't put anything on the underside, or is that how you?
Yeah, I would put it on the underside as well.
Okay,
so I coat the whole thing, but for TV, obviously.
And then this corn dish here.
Yeah, this is I call it corn souffle casserole. Super easy, and you could also make this gluten-free because I know there's a lot of people that are into the gluten-free stuff.
Right.
So this is basically. Like a Jiffy mix.
Okay.
But again, they make this gluten-free now too.
Cornbread mix. Okay, so that's probably a couple packs, right?
Yeah, you can. This is for one serving, so this is just one pack. But you can make it big. Like if you have a 13x9, then you could double it.
Okay.
All right.
So this is cream.
If you're going to the Ogle family reunion,
for
Memorial
exactly.
Day,
then you need it bigger.
Yeah.
This is cream corn and regular corn, a can each.
Okay.
This is a half stick of melted butter.
Okay.
And some cream cheese. You got to have the cream cheese. And all you do is you blend that in. And because, the Jiffy mix has the agents in there that'll help it rise, it's going to puff up.
So, Brian, this recipe is in your book. What else is in your book? What will people find in your
cookbook? Oh,
cookbook?
wow. Chicago-style pizza, New York-style pizza. You know, I did a lot on the show. A lot of people took, like, you know, they did all the sweet stuff. Well, I took, like, a tart tatin and I made it savory. So a lot of savory stuff.
Okay, and I want to make sure everybody knows now the recipes we went through really quickly today to make this delicious Memorial Day meal. And it looks like you have iced tea or something in the mason jars.
Yeah, sweet tea. You got to have sweet tea, right?
You got to have sweet tea. Brian Emmett Bake, and Emmett is with 2 T's. Bake.com is the website to visit. And you go to our website, themorningblend.com. You will find Brian Emmett's barbecue rib recipe, which includes the dry rub, as well as the barbecue sauce, and his very own corn souffle casserole, which we just put into the dish.
And you're going to bake that at about 350 for 45 minutes, and it's going to come out like that.
Easy, beautiful. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you again.
Thank you so much.
And happy Memorial Day.
Yeah, you
Have a great week.